Gonna let everyone get their notifications. Hi, Kimberly. Hello. All right. I just jumped off a reading with a beautiful client, and it was like perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So I started the live at 111. Love it. 2332 mirror. I love it. You know what's so funny about that is I actually channeled that out in the reading I just did for my client. I said, hello, aloha. I said, you might be getting 2332, and which is a 5. And I said, you know, you might be getting a lot of like 555 or 999 specifically. And she was like, yeah, oh my gosh. So more confirmation. I love it. So hello, hello, hello. And there's 2323 as I'm saying that. 22. The likes were at 23. I just saw it. All right. So I'm just going to kind of, I guess, get right into it. I've got hair in my eye. I can feel it. It's not like really bad, but all right. Hello, Kelly Pisces. All right, so, whoo, man, this portal is intense, and the full moon energies are already like super powerful. So, by the way, the full moon is going to be at its peak, okay, at its peak at 12. I think it's 12. I want to say 12:34 a.m. Eastern time. Okay, so Eastern time. So that would be, I don't know what, like 9 o'clock, 9:34 Pacific time for me in California. But it's intense, you guys. Like I've had the most for 2 nights in a row. I've had the like I've it's just crazy. And I remember my dreams, right? It's very vivid, and very real. And I'm remembering so much. And then like my gifts are like increasing like crazy, like so crazy. I was talking about that on my live card pull yesterday. And just it's just wild. It's wild. So for me, this feels like a huge upgrade, right? A huge upgrade. And this 4/4 portal is a portal to manifest with. It's, you know, it's a beautiful energy. I posted a thing on my community page about it and just kind of what it means and what it's bringing in and all the energies around it. But it's about like, you think of like the things that you want the most, okay? And manifest with the portal energy for sure. And then this full moon, very powerful too, in Libra. And you know, for me, I'm feeling called to do release work with this full moon. I don't do it with every moon cycle and things like that, but I'm feeling very called to let it go, to just release with this Libra full moon. Libra is justice. Libra is swords. You know, it's all that. So, all right. So I'm going to get right into the reading. So you guys saw the title. So it was, you know, I said, truth hits the fan. Truth hits the fan. I feel that there's, I'm getting opening up. There's this, with these energies, with the full moon and with the portal, and, you know, Mercury moved into Taurus. We've got Mars in Cancer. Like there's just so much stuff right now. And it's really on the side in favor of these divine unions coming together. And it's forcing, you know, and everyone has free will. So, you know, we can't say for sure, right? But the energy of it is really forcing the masculine energies to look at the truth of their life right now and to face the truths. And I feel that there's truthful conversations happening right now between them and the karmic, but it's not truthful conversations like good. I mean, it's good in the way that they're, you know, finally owning their stuff and facing the shadows and all of that. But it's more like, you know, truthful, like I'm not happy, like this isn't working, you know, all we do is fight, we don't get along, you know, We don't see eye to eye on a lot of stuff. There's a disconnect, you know, all of that. So I do feel that I feel that they're working their way out of it, basically, you know. And with this full moon, which is the end of the phase, the end of the cycle, and we release with it, right? We release with it a full moon. I feel like there's a lot of that happening around them right now. So let's just get right into it. I'm going to start off with Moonology Oracle. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. All right. A personal issue reaches resolution. Don't let pride get in your way. Cancer and Leo. Okay, so the blue is the throat chakra. The crab is the home. So it feels like truth, like I just got done saying, in the home. Honest conversations that bring forth completion and endings. I also got something very specific here about the masculine energies, and this isn't going to be for everybody, but I got like a download like before this. It was that for some of these third-party energies and for some of the masculines and for the karmics, it's like the karmic has become very snooping because they don't trust the masculine. There's a lot of conflict and things like that around, just in general, but around the feminine energy, okay? Meaning the karmics are very envious. The karmics, you know, are very jealous. They are very insecure when it comes to the feminine energy. Now, this would, of course, be if the karmic knows who you are, okay? I've talked about this before. It comes up every once in a while. But it feels big for me right now, meaning if the masculine has kept photos of you or the two of you on their phone or on their computer, or maybe it's actual photos, right? That maybe they keep somewhere, the karmic has gone snooping. They're going over and beyond. So they're finding things out. And that's, again, that energy of it hits the fan, because it shows a truth to the karmic, like their hunch and what they were feeling was absolutely spot on and correct, okay? Now, what I also feel is, you know, the karmic energy, sorry guys. Hold on. Nobody. I gotta work. Okay, well, Sage wanted to say hello. Even if this happens, it is, like, I don't feel like it would create an ending. Like, I don't feel like the karmic would go, I'm done. Like, you know, you have pictures, you have, you know, you've held on to this, like, you know, because they already intuitively know that the masculines have very deep emotions towards you and have not let you go truly. And I feel what it does is it creates the turmoil needed for the masculine to go, you know what, like, I'm done. You've gone through my phone. There's no trust. All you do is accuse me of things. It's arguing, you know, all of that. Okay. So it backfires essentially. They do this kind of stuff and then it's found out and then it backfires on them. Okay. So, and, you know, and that's sad. That sucks, you know, because, you know, it's just, you know, because that's got to be painful for the karmic, you know. So, you know, divine feminine energy, empress energy, we have empathy and compassion for everybody, right? So even if it's a karmic energy with your divine masculine, you know, and this is happening, we tap our hearts and we send them love, because that's got to be painful, right? So a personal issue reaches a resolution. So this is the resolution, because there's been a lot of issues, you know, around the masculine and in their, you know, karmic connections and 3D energy realities or whatever. Okay. So, I'm just seeing if anything comes out or comes through, but Cancer and Leo, man, this is great energy because, you know, these energies right here are very predominant with the soulmate cycles, with the twin flames, right? If you guys watch Steve's Love Tarot, I love Steve. I don't watch a lot of readers, but you know, he's a true energy reader. And so, you know, a lot of his stuff will resonate. But he does the Cancer readings, the Cure for Cancer readings. And, you know, I watch them when I feel called to watch them, but they're collective for everyone. But he always talks about this because he actually studies this stuff, right? If you guys follow me, know that. But the fact that Cancer and Leo came out together and they're both full moons is powerful. That's the point. Because it is the energies of the soulmate cycle, or, you know, twin flames. Okay, what else, Spirit? Luck is on your side. So you have 2 full moons, endings, completion, and then a new moon. Cupid's arrow right here. And then bottom of the deck, first quarter moon in Leo, be humble. So there's a humbling happening, okay? The masculines are being humbled. Now here's another thing is I feel like for some of them, they have, say it. So if this is your situation where, you know, there is the third party interference and all of that, it's like the masculine has been denying to the karmics, you know, every time you're mentioned, you come up, or they try to start an argument or things like that. It's like an energy of, you know, they deny it. They deny it, right? They gotta say what they gotta say to protect what's around them at this time, you know, like it's all in your head. No, I don't care for her. No, I don't care for him. You know, you're just making this stuff up in your mind and kind of running with it. You know what I mean? So they've been trying to protect this, you know, what they feel for you and you, essentially. But also it's like the karmic is in this place of, trying to not let go of the masculine and clinging for as much as they can, because they're deathly afraid that what they feel will happen. Okay, meaning if they break up or they separate or divorce or whatever, that the first thing the masculine will do is go to the feminine, basically, right? So they don't want the masculine to be with the feminine, so they hold on very tightly, right? Well, they don't have a choice in the matter anymore, because the masculine is rising in frequency and actually healing and doing the work. I mean, on some level, right? Everyone's masculine is going to be a little bit different, but they are doing the shadow work and they are fixing this stuff, and I'm getting consequences. So, you know, this whole time, if they were to find out about how they truly feel of the feminine, or if they were to find out that, you know, they have spoken with the feminine, or if they have communicated to the feminine, or if they have kept photos and keepsakes and memorabilia of the feminine, that, you know, if it was ever found out, that there would be consequences, right? And it feels up into recently and up until this point, you know, the masculine did care about like those things and consequences, and didn't, you know, want the karmic to find out, because, you know, there was a level of still like, you know, wanting to be there, obviously, right? Whether they're, it doesn't matter how unhappy they are or whatever, it's just, they weren't ready to have that ending yet, okay? They hadn't healed that stuff yet. And now the consequences, they don't care. It really is like, well, cat's out of the bag. So where do we go from here? Because this isn't working. And clearly there's no trust, right? So that's basically what I got, okay? So there is some type of new beginning here being manifested, okay? Luck is on your side, right? So this is going to be on your side of the connection and on your side feminine, all right? Now also for the feminines, you know, very high vibrational Empress energies, for those of you guys who are in that frequency, you're attracting and magnetizing in all kinds of beautiful soulmates, okay? So either way, luck is on your side, and there's new beginnings in soulmate unions, okay? And that terrifies the masculine, by the way, because they can feel that too. You're hot shit. Who wouldn't want you? Who wouldn't want to be with you? Right? So again, they're really feeling that heavily too, okay? Let's get one more. I'm gonna switch over to the tarot. There it is. It's time to take action. Another new moon. And then you have the full moon and the new moon from this deck, both in Leo, okay? Don't let pride get in your way, which is exactly what's been happening. They've been prideful with the ego. They haven't been speaking their truth. They've been afraid to be vulnerable, terrified to be vulnerable, you know, afraid of rejection, you know, all that stuff, which is ego-driven, fear-based stuff, right? Okay. Now, there's a different energy shifting with this new moon, okay? Solar plexus is lit up. There's sacral energy here. But now the lion is ready to be bold and courageous. The lion is no longer in the ego lion. It's more in the, you know, heartfelt lion, just like in the strength card. That's what I'm getting, right? So I'm ready to align and do things and take action that feel good in my heart. Confidence is your key to success. 2 new beginnings, 3 new beginnings here. 3 new moons. Oh shit. 4 new moons, and we're in the 4th month, and we're in the 4/4 portal energies right now. Okay. There's Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. This is what they're manifesting. So without a shadow of a doubt, this is the energy for me. Okay, is that no matter what, and this could be, you know, maybe your person isn't with a karmic, that's fine, but they're, whatever it is, they are clearing the karma. So whether this is a job, whether it's family who has certain opinions about you, your connection, and they have been, their ego and pride have been clinging to that and the fear, it doesn't matter. You just kind of put it where it goes. A new romantic cycle begins. Okay, they're figuring out ways to bring balance back between the two of you guys, okay? So they're manifesting new beginnings here. They're manifesting endings. There is that energy of shit hits the fan, okay? It feels like explosive energy, like hot-headed, and we're in Aries season and everything that's going on. It's very easy to be irritable, angry, pop off, you know, like you just, you know, someone says something and you could pop off at them, right? And that's fueling the fire right now, okay, in these karmic connections and around the 3D energies of the masculine, okay? It's forcing them to be broken down, and that keeps coming up. All right, so let me go ahead and pull out the tarot. But anyways, you have, look at this. And then, so you have luck is on your side, and then believe in your good luck, Sagittarius energy. Double Sag, double arrows, the archer, the archer. The archer, there's been this stretch, right? It's like, and then someone is about to, someone is going to shoot their shot. That's the easiest way to say it. Gearing up to shoot their shot. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these back, and I'm going to keep these new moves out. Hitting things head on. Hitting things head on. No more beating around the bush. No more tiptoeing around, walking on eggshells, all that. It's just like, boom. Also, don't be fooled by what you see in the 3D right now with your masculines, okay? Don't be fooled by it. Don't let it affect you. Don't believe it, you know, because it's not the truth, meaning it's fake, it's a facade, meaning you could be seeing like, you know, it's Easter. So let's say they have a family with the karmic, right? And they all go and take Easter photos, and then you might like see that somehow on social media or whatever, right? Or, you know, and it's all smiles and, you know, and it's just not, it's not real. It's an illusion. It's like the biggest illusion, you know what I mean? But they've been okay with being in a false place, and now they aren't. So I need to say that because I know a lot of you guys will feel that. Or let's say the karmic posts things, or, you know, I don't know, but it's not real. It's quite literally an illusion. You see them, you know, with friends or hanging out with friends, and, you know, it's, you know, or like a group of couples, or, you know, whatever it is, I don't know, but it's the biggest lie ever, right? All right. So let's clarify. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use Rider-Waite. All right, so they've been choosing their free will to stay stuck, right? As I say that and I split the deck, they've been choosing their free will to stay stuck, okay? But while they've been here, you know, in these chains, they have been, there's progress that's been made, you know, but they've never stopped thinking of you or how they feel, okay? And the fact that these seeds right here that they've planted, they wish that they were with you. I'm gonna take the devil out. Moving on from the devil, moving on from the devil. All right, Spirit. Show us the highest and greatest good for all. Show us the current energies, the biggest energies around the Divine Masculine in their 3D reality at this time. Chariot, Ace of Wands, bottom of the deck. Let's get one more. Major Arcana energy. Oh shit, all major arcanas. 3 of Pentacles. All right, so no longer wanting to collaborate and manifest and alchemize with the person that they've been with or the energies around them, okay? And I am getting the energy of breaking free, all right? I'm also getting sadness, you know? So this is, and everyone's gonna be different, but I do feel a sadness around the masculine about breaking free from the karmic. And it's not because they are madly in love with the karmic. Obviously, it's because they are connecting to their higher self and their soul and their heart in such a huge way, and their emotions, that they're becoming more, you know, there's empathy. That's what it is. There's compassion and empathy, meaning like, I know I need to move forward from this, but, you know, I don't want to be the one to hurt someone. You know, I don't want to break their heart. I don't want to, you know, And I'm quite literally getting energies from the karmic side of like saying things like let's say the masculine is like, you know, we need to separate. We need to go our separate ways. Like, neither, this isn't working, you know, like I said. And the karmic energies saying things like, you know, very low vibrational dense energies like, you know, I've wasted years of my life with you and you're just ruining my life. Like, it's the guilt trip. It's the very karmic-y things to try to manipulate the situation again, because that's what they do. You know, they manipulate through these ways. You know, if they have children involved, it's, you know, it's going to hurt the kids. It's going to, right, things like that. And this is stuff that is not affecting the masculines anymore, the way that it has and the way that it has used to. They can't manipulate anymore. So you have this, this, and this. 3 major arcanas, basically. And justice won't stop coming out. Justice is showing up so much. So it's letting you know that it is justice time, that things are balancing and leveling. Okay, they crave harmony in their life. Okay, they crave harmony. There's been disarray. Moving on, taking the lead, taking control. The Emperor drives the chariot, right? This is balancing out your shadow and your light, you know, your masculine and feminine. It's taking charge, moving away from it. following your true north, following your destiny, following the true north home, the North Star. 1, 2, 3 in the chat as I looked up. It just went down to 1, 2, 1, but it was 1, 2, 3. Things moving in order, progressing. And what was it? My last collective message that I uploaded, it was something along the lines of, in the reading, I was getting cards that were coming out, backing up what I was saying, but it was like, let's say it would be like the 5 of Swords, you know, and then the 6 of Swords would come out, or, you know, the 4 of Cups, and then the 5 of Cups would come out. So it was all about like this progressive kind of energy. Scales are balancing, you guys. A lot of Libra energy here. You have this new moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins, and then you have the Justice scales, the Justice card, Libra energy. Around the Libra full moon. This is gonna be big. Sorry. Okay. So let me go ahead and just kind of do a little pulling intuitively and see what comes out. Okay, so spirit guides and angels of the highest white light and decree, please show me the devil. Oh, I just heard sleeping with the devil. Oh, I didn't mean to flip that over. It just flipped over. So sleeping with the devil, clarifying the devil. So far we have the Ace of Pentacles. So it's being in a commitment and being chained to someone who is in this devil energy. They've both been in the devil energy though. They both are like that with each other, right? Okay. There's a lot of anger here. Someone is pissed. I'm telling you, there's things being found out. Even if it's just the masculine losing their temper or just finally going, I don't care, I'm just going to speak my mind, speak my truth. You know, it's creating that energy. But I feel, like I said, for a lot of people, it's the karmic energies trying to take things into their own hands and trying to prove that what they feel inside is right, and to catch the masculine in something, and then it backfires because the masculine goes, you shouldn't have done that. After 3 of Swords, healing. So this is, for me, it's showing that the masculine, the Emperor, he's still sitting in his throne. So it hasn't happened yet for a lot, but it's about strategizing and planning. And I don't think that the people around the masculine know about this. I think the masculine is keeping it all to themselves about what they're planning and what they want and where they want to go and what they're going to do. Taking the lead. Emperor drives the chariot. Okay, so let's clarify the devil more. Okay. Oh gosh, nope. This one. It's the Magician, see? Okay, so, you know, magician could be manipulation and trickster energy and all of that, but this is someone who's manifesting in a very big way with all the tools that they need, right? But they feel like it's right now I'm getting like, it's time, I'm ready, you know? I feel like I've been waiting for the right time, or something would happen and I would know it was the right time. Well, that's a lie. That's not true. That's not real. When you know it's the right time is when you've reached certain levels of enlightenment and you just don't vibrate. You can't connect because you're vibrating higher and you can't connect with what's around you anymore. That's what I'm getting. So now they're vibrating at this frequency right now where they are going, you know what? I truly feel that it's time. All right, so to run. The runner, the runner is now running from what they ran from you from. Okay? Grass was not greener on the other side. Okay. just channeling. Okay, so for those of you guys, now I'm also getting, it's just, again, more like dense energy, but for some reason, I'm hearing devil worshiper. So let's say you're very spiritual, right? If you're Empress energy, you gotta be, right? You may not have like a spiritual career, like where you do spiritually based work or whatever, but you're spiritual, you're tapped in, tuned in, and turned on. Okay, now what I'm getting here is like stalker energy, where the karmic stalks the feminine. They may make fake accounts, they just stalk your social, you know, things of that nature. But what I'm getting is like they really try to inflict this energy on your name, on who you are, and more manipulation towards the masculine, going, you know, oh, you know, it's basically like everything you say and post and are about is like, you know, bad energy, it's, you know, devil energy, you know, things of that nature. So for some of them, they might be very, and there's nothing wrong with this and per se, right? But they could be very religious or like, you know, Christian, Catholic, things like that, where they're going, you know, that person doesn't go to church, that person, you know, doesn't believe in this, like that person is being controlled by the devil. That's what you want. It's like that. And I don't know if I'm channeling that the correct way. It's really hard for me to put what I'm feeling and seeing into like words, but that's the best that I can do. And I did hear that, okay? All right, so I'm just gonna clarify the chariot. There it is, moving on, moving on. 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups, clarifying the chariot. We'll get one more. Moving forward, moving away, claiming victory. I want to win in life. I don't want this. Okay? Walking away from people, places, and things. 8 cups that do not serve you. They're draining your energy. They're making you feel down and out all the time. Up and down, up and down. It's not consistent energy. It's not sustainable energy. This, not sustainable. Okay. Huge. So with this 4/4 portal, just everything else going on and the full moon and, you know, but the 4/4 portal quite literally is about receiving destined energies into your life. Okay. You know, the things that you've been manifesting that are a part of your destiny, you know, or just bringing in destined things for you. That's what I'm getting here. And the masculines are feeling it in a big way right now too. The destiny side of it, the soul side of it, the spiritual side of it. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, I feel this person is my person. I feel this person is the one that God put on earth for me. We're meant to be together. You know? And that's beautiful because these unions, especially like the twin flames, like they're not a 3D, like that's not what it's about, you know, at all, you know? And the more that you cling to the 3D aspect of the relationship or the union and the outcomes and all of that, it creates more of that resistance. It's not what it's about, you know? And they're feeling that too. They're feeling like just how powerful this is and how different you are and how unique this is and what they feel for you. It's a completely different level of love. It's a completely different level of emotion. They can't explain it, but they didn't used to trust it. Now they're trusting it because they're seeing this right here is what is not to be trusted. What they thought would be trustworthy, what they thought they could rely on and would be good and safe and comfortable, it's actually the exact opposite. Okay, so there's definitely a loss. And I'm going to take this. This is loss. For me, this is a very powerful card. This is, you know, as far as like breakup energy, leaving someone behind energy, all that, right? It's more powerful for me than like the Three of Swords and like, you know, stuff like the Ten of Swords. This right here is someone who's really walking away. And they're turning around to grab these 2 cups instead of having their back turned to them like they have. Okay, so you see these 2 cups right here, and then the 8 of Cups, 2 plus 8, right, is the 10. But this is a false 10. They thought this was their happily ever after. They thought that they would be with this person forever, you know. This is the facade that they show to the world, by the way, in pictures and around friends and family, you know. And it's really like this. Okay, so huge, huge, huge realizations happening at this time. Big breakthrough energy, big aha moments, clarity, truth. Star card is showing up. Destiny. The stars aligning. They have they're still very hopeful. And they are, again, viewing the feminine as a star. Someone who shines bright. You're the brightest star in their sky. There's billions of stars, but there's only one of you. You shine the brightest. And there's also something extremely powerful right now about the light that you put out, about the love that you put out, your love frequency, your nurturing energy, your compassionate energy. It feels like home to the masculine more than it ever has. Okay, so I'm gonna take that out. And 6 of Cups is after that. Nostalgia, missing you, past life soulmate. Let's go ahead and clarify the justice scales. 37 minutes, all right. Show us justice, Spirit. 7 of Cups. High Priestess, bottom of the deck. All right. Again, the Libra full moon helps amplify them seeing authentically and truthfully through the illusion and illusions that have kept them where they were or are. Wheel of Fortune. Time to move on with my life. Time to move on. The realization of we've been trying to make this work for however long. Yeah, but you don't really put in the effort. You always say you're going to change, but you don't. I'm done with the blame games. I'm done with the tit for tat. I'm done with all of that. I'm moving on with my life. I know now it's time. Again, with the Magician, I got a very heavy divine timing. Like, I've got everything I need now. I know for sure, without a shadow of a doubt, what I need to do. Okay, will they do it? Everyone's person is going to be different with their free will. But the majority energy here is fed up, moving on. I want to live in my truth. I'm aligning with my truth. And I want to seek out my divine feminine and see if I can balance this together, if I can harmonize this, if I can speak my truth, if I can, you know, if they'll even have me. I want to shoot my shot that I've wanted to shoot for a long time, but I was too afraid to, or I had healing to do, or, you know, I thought that my karmic was someone that I was meant to be with, you know. What I felt for you, I didn't trust because I felt so much. It was scary. I felt like I would lose control. I didn't trust myself. Okay, let's get one more. The Hierophant. You have 2 major arcanas clarifying a major arcana, Justice. And then you have a major arcana on the bottom of the deck, Temperance. The angels win. Basically, this is your energy and this is the karmic energy. It's saying for me that the masculines are doing the shadow work, that they are clearing the karma, that they are healing. And there's such powerful support and guidance and assistance right now from the angels, from your guys' ancestors. The ones who have known you guys through lifetimes. It's like they're rooting for you in the 5D and they want to see it happen. But not only that, it's because you guys are these frequencies. You know, if you're twin flames, you're light workers, both of you, you're star seeds. No more 1 foot in, 1 foot out. This is being fully submerged and wanting to pour into you. Okay, I'm gonna put that up there with the star card. But let's talk about this justice card and the clarifiers. And then we'll clarify the Emperor. Okay, so with this Libra full moon, this is what, for me, again, the full moon is, you know, it's completion. But like I've been describing this full moon energy as the way that I was feeling it, as release and reset. It's like release and reset. Like they're releasing and then they're hitting the reset button, okay? And then they're gonna go, okay, now I want me back. I want me back. I don't like who I am with you. I feel like I've lost myself. I'm not happy, you know? I forget what it's like to smile and have fun, you know? We bring each other down. Like, yeah, sure, there's good times sometimes and, you know, whatever, but the bad outweighs the good by far. There's not balance here. And I'm craving balance. I'm craving harmony. I'm craving structure. I'm craving a strong foundation. I'm craving true love. I want to know what that is. And I know with my feminine, that's what it is. Okay? So, you know, yeah, I've made some bad choices that have gotten me burned. I've, you know, dealt with snakes, you know, because I was not seeing things the way that I should. But now I am. And there's only one option for me. This person is taken back by this energy right here, like, and that's you. Every time they see you, you know, for many, many, many of you guys watching this, your person in one way or the next has access to see you online or through your social. Even if your page is private, you're just going on and looking at your thumbnail, okay? There's something about that that's big, like they can't stop looking. And they're just taken back by your strength, by your, you know, by your beauty, by your handsomeness, by your truth, how you live so authentically in it, how you're so nurturing and compassionate to the people, your family, your friends, the people around you, and even your person. It's unmatched. They're truly blown away by you. I feel like the luckiest person alive that I ever met you. They will say these things to you. For many of you guys, when you guys finally have this conversation where they come in and they open up and are vulnerable and very open about it, Queen of Cups, they will let you know these things. And these are the things that a lot of the karmic energies feel and know intuitively within about how the masculine feels towards the feminine. And again, that's got to be painful, but they're making the choice to stay with someone like that, who's truly in love with someone else, or is a soul, you know, that soul connection to someone else, who fantasizes about someone else, daydreams about someone else. But that's what karmic energy does, because karmic energy is very low vibe. It can be very insecure. It clings for the wrong reasons. The Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. So you had so much fortune and luck energy. A new romantic cycle begins. Believe in your good luck. Luck is on your side. The Wheel of Fortune. Luck, luck, luck. 777. This is karmic lessons learned. See how It's clutching the sword. That sword is the Ace of Swords. It's the sword of truth. It's the, I'm cutting it away. It's time. Okay. Again, just so much with the, like, there, I'm being very drawn to all the swords right now. All the swords here, this sword, and that sword. Okay, so with the Hierophant energy, they're wanting, first of all, I'm getting, I choose you. I choose you. And it's not even a choice. It's not even a choice. And I just hope you choose me back. I hope you choose me back. They're paranoid because for many of them, they're leaving, you know, karmic third parties. And they're afraid. I've talked about this before. There's a fear of, and I don't feel it holds them back. I feel they shoot their shot no matter what, because they'd rather know than not know. It's like, I can't live the rest of my life just not knowing. Like, I need this person. I need my feminine to know how I truly feel, because I haven't given my feminine the opportunity. I haven't shared that to the feminine. But they're afraid that you might go, didn't you just get out of a marriage, or didn't you just separate from your wife, or didn't you just break up with your girlfriend or your boyfriend, and you're reaching out to me? Like, I'm not a rebound. That's not me, no. They're afraid you're going to be thinking that way, you know? And you guys use discernment with it, right? Of course, no matter what. But I feel, and I've talked about this the other day, that, you know, and this is how it was when I left my final, like my last karmic. It was the worst one for 5 years or whatever. And I was healing and getting over that person while I was living with that person. You know, like there was a good like year and a half that like, it just felt like roommates that fought and didn't get along and kind of couldn't stand each other, that just walked by each other, you know? And that's what I feel. I feel, you know, but when we were around friends and family, right? We would act like, you know, everything was fine, even though our friends and family knew better. But we were putting up that facade, you know? Oh, you know, it's grandma's birthday party next weekend. Oh, we'll be there, you know? And then we get home from the birthday party and we don't fucking talk. You know? That's this, okay? But why did I bring that up? Oh, I was just talking about like when I finally left and broke free, it was like, I shared this the other day on a reading or something, that like, I didn't shed one tear over that guy. I didn't feel anything. Like I felt like, all I felt was freedom. All I felt was freedom. Oh, Amy. Well, girl, you'll hit your breaking point. If not, the universe will keep you under judgment, and you'll just keep experiencing tower moments, you know, like, you know, and there'll be different kinds of energies, but like when you know it's not right, when you can see it clearly and you feel it 100% and you're choosing to just resist and stay. I know, because I went through it, you know, I was under judgment. Everything just kept going wrong. And I talk about this too, you know, fridge goes out, you know, the truck needs a new transmission, whatever it is, until just stuff to create the chaos between the two of you, you know? But that's also relevant to this, you know? But anyways, they're seeing all this. So they're overcoming that now. And that's my point, is like, if the masculine comes forward, again, use your discernment. But I feel for many of these masculines, because they've had this feeling for you for so long, and they also know that the, you know, that the karmic isn't right, but they have also felt for so long that the stuff that the karmic does and the things that happen between the two of them. And it's not even just all, you know, it's even the way that the masculine is to the karmic. It's almost like the masculine is going like, gosh, like, you know, you don't deserve this, you know, like you should go be with someone that's actually going to give you what you deserve and reciprocate back to you, you know, because it's not me. And I almost feel bad. I feel guilty because, you know, I can't give you what you want. Like, I'm never going to give you that. I'm never going to be that person for you. But they will without even trying. There won't even be a thought about it. They will be that person in all ways for the feminine. And again, you know, third-party energies, karmic energies know this, which is why they hold on and manipulate, because there really is like, I know if you guys were to be together, it would be absolutely beautiful love. And that's not fair, because why can't you be that for me? Right? That's a lot of pressure too. So I feel, again, it's all coming to a head. I'm just channeling out and sharing everything that I feel and see, and that comes through. And right now, you know, the Justice card and the Tower card keep coming out like crazy. I'm surprised the Tower hasn't come out yet. It probably will, but I'm going to switch decks in a second, but maybe the Tower will come out clarifying the Emperor. Let's see. But it's because that is the energy. There's Tower moments happening. The masculine's in a huge Tower moment. The Tower is overall their life right now. Just sending in lightning bolt after lightning bolt after lightning bolt. It's like Zeus, right? Just throwing down the lightning. And what I'm seeing is like lightning bolts, like this is just obviously like an example and, you know, metaphor, but it's like you're just like sitting on your couch, just watching lightning bolts be flown into your house. Well, fire there, well, fire there, right? And you're just sitting there like, okay, I know I need to go because I'm going to get hit by one of these suckers pretty, like any second. It's a fire all around me, but I'm not. Even though I know I'm going to get struck and burned, I'm not, nope. And that's what's been happening, right? But now it's like, I'm getting out of here. I am not going down like this. It's like that. So I hope I'm explaining that right, but again, it's sometimes hard to correlate what the energy is in towards, but all right, so let me move these out of the way real quick. Okay, let's clarify the Emperor. All right. Whoo. All right, so give us the energy. Let's clarify the Emperor, Spirit. Show us what's up, universe. Oh, we have 146 in the chat. I love it. Hello to everybody. All right. Why is it doing that? Oh my gosh, we have 144. And right, it went to 144 and I saw it. The connection said like low reconnect. Yep, 144, Ona. Sorry guys, I'm not being interactive today with the comments and stuff really because I don't want to get pulled out of my channeling because I love you guys and I love interacting. But like when I do, it pulls me out. It pulls me out. You guys might even see like if I see like in the corner of my eye it pops up like someone comments something, like it might like pull me out of my channeling for a second. Okay. King of Cups. All right. I don't know if that flew out or if that was just on the bottom of the deck and fell out right now, but it's okay. If it's meant to come out, it'll come out. All right, so let's do the Emperor, please. Show us what this Emperor is planning and strategizing at this time. What actions are they taking at this time? Knight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Swords and the Hermit. Four of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. All right, so there was four that came out for the Emperor. So let's see. I think that there's a good chance that there could be, okay, so this is breakthrough energy. This is communication, you know, but I also, what I'm getting is like, honestly, what I'm getting off of this right here is hot tempers and heated communication. Okay, so the way the Emperor is taking action right now is, again, remember, speaking truth and all of that. But the stuff that's coming out, that's the truth, that's honest and things like that, it is creating arguments and fights, and there's very much of that fiery, heated, you know, kind of energy that I was talking about earlier, and that's what I'm getting here. Okay, they are planning to communicate. They are planning to communicate. That's their intention. That's what they want. I want to explain myself. You know, I'm sorry for breadcrumbing. I'm sorry for ghosting. You know, I'm sorry for this. I'm sorry for coming in and out of your life and creating false start energy here. I'm sorry for dragging you and, you know, into my karmic stuff. Okay. So what this is for me right here is these pentacles are fully grown, so they're ready to be harvested, basically is what I get, okay? This is the stuff that they've been working on and planning, and there's something here about its divine timing, right? And then you have the Hermit, and what I've been getting off of, you know, the energy the whole time is that they are, and I think I said this in my collective message, yeah, my message the other day, it was all about like, you know, what they're internalizing right now, okay? But there's a lot of deep reflection and soul searching, but they figured it out and they're coming out of hiding. They're coming out of this hermit mode. Again, following their destined path, following the true north, their north node energy here. Just like I said with the Chariot, the star energy. And you even have the star card out here too. Okay, and then you have the Ace of Swords, which is that communication, the victorious energy, the winning, the breakthrough, the aha, right? This is the masculine coming in to hand truth to you, to bring you clarity, to bring breakthroughs here in the connection. Okay. All right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna clean these up. I keep the 7 of Cups out. And these up here. All right. I want to get some messages. Let me find my message decks. I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. So I need one. All right, I'll use this one. Okay. I want to get some channeled messages. Or, well, I will channel messages, but messages from them. All right. Let me just run some energy, shuffle real quick because I haven't used this deck in a minute. Oh, and there's my other one. Okay, I'm going to use that one too. All right. So show us what the Divine Masculine, what the Emperor wants to say at this moment, and what they will say when they come in. What do they want to communicate to bring balance? Either way, the Divine Feminine is receiving their karmic justice, okay? So the masculine could come in, but also, like I said, it's almost like the universe is lining up like soulmates to come in, like a little Pez dispenser, like bloop, here comes another one, bloop, here comes another one. They're all just like stacked, okay? That's literally like the way that I feel the energy and see it. And we have 146 people in here. We have 88 likes. So when you guys like the live, like while I'm live and even after, it helps the algorithm. So it helps other people who might be on YouTube who aren't like here, you know, a part of the channel and stuff to get it out there. Okay. To help it find the right people. I'm learning about this stuff. I don't know like how this stuff works. I'm learning about it. So thank you, my loves. Thank you. I always say it's paying it forward, you know. All right, here we go. After we separated, I started getting crazy signs and things that led to twin flames and tarot. They're watching tarot readings, some of them. Just how you were led to twin flame stuff and tarot and stuff, they are too. And they're letting you know that. I'm seeing all these numbers. I'm getting repeated things. I'm hearing songs that like come on and remind me of you, or like, you know, I hear our song all the time. It just comes on and then I'll see a number and it's like, what? Like, and I'm seeing these, you know, it's just, and I know it's signs for us, about us and you. Okay, what else? What else? I'm also getting, I know this is like kind of random, but I guess not really. We have 144 in the chat again. I love it. That when they come in, there's this extreme, like for some of them, there's a want to go away with you. They want to take a weekend away with you, or they want to take a vacation with you. Basically, they want to have you alone. Like they want to be alone with you, where there's no distractions, where you guys can just have fun, relax, make love, you know, be with each other. Like they really want that like one-on-one time with you. Okay. I mean, that could even be them like coming to see you, or, you know, but it feels like it's going away because a lot of you guys have long distance between you and your person. You know, it's physical separation like that as well. But I'm just getting like flying on a plane. Oh, and you know what else? Okay, so I'm gonna post it on my community page because I saw it right before I had to start my live too. Like I jumped off my reading with my client, and then I had like just like a couple minutes before I had to come start this. So anyways, outside, I've been talking about X's, seeing X's, right? X marks the spot, you know, all that. But I'm like, some of you guys might be seeing cloud formations or just things that are like in an X, right? Anyways, so today I went out and there was X's in the sky, big ones. I'll post them on my community page after we get off the live. I'm gonna wrap this up right now. But I was like, are you kidding me? Like we're in the 4/4 portal energy. The full moon is essentially tonight, you know, but tomorrow, right? And I've been channeling the X's. It's Gabo, I believe. There it is, Gabo. Look at this. Look at this. I'm telling you guys, this shit has been crazy. There it is. Boom. That's exactly how it looks in the sky. There was a huge one and then there was a smaller one next to it. It's a gift. A gift comes in. You're being gifted something here. Balance. It symbolizes balance, an exchange, partnership, generosity, and relationships. Are you kidding me? And I've been channeling the heck out of this. If you guys have been here, you guys know. Like I've mentioned it several times. And then today, right before my live, as I'm channeling this energy today, I get the X's in the sky for confirmation. So, something big. And I talked about that on my live card pull yesterday too, because I was sharing about like all of the crazy stuff that's been happening just over the last few days, and like, you know, anyways, it's just wild. At first you sounded a bit crazy. I have to be honest. Law of attraction, soulmates, twin flames, light workers. I judged you out of fear. Basically, like, I didn't believe in this type of stuff. I didn't believe in these things. Now I do. And, you know, some of you guys haven't even had a conversation about what you are or, you know, anything like that, you know. This is stuff that they're also figuring out on their end too. Like, you know, they may come in and say like, I think you're my twin flame, or, you know, I feel like you're my soulmate, you know, and I was just looking up stuff about soulmates, and then I saw this thing about twin flames, and I was like, what's that? And then I started looking into that, and then I was like, holy shit, I think this is what we are. There could be that too. But they're letting you know, I'm sorry for prejudging you. And maybe it wasn't even about this. They just prejudged. I was clinging to what was easiest, what was convenient and safe. OMG. Those of you guys that were on my live card pull yesterday, this is gonna hit, okay? I've channeled this before on the channel. I said that this song was coming through for me very heavily, I believe, last summer. And could have been even around this time, I don't know, but I know for sure it was like in the warmer months of like summer and like maybe around like Lionsgate and stuff like that. But I was channeling the heck out of a country song. Cody, it's by Cody Jinks, and the song is called No Words. And yesterday in my live, in the very beginning, I did like the first like, you know, 30 minutes of the live or whatever. I did a collective message for the, because I always do those. So I did like a reading for the whole collective and the people who were in the chat. But I said before the live, I was, you know, when I was getting ready, I specifically heard this song, and I hadn't received that song for a message and download for a long time, you know. And the first line, the first verse of the song is, my whole view of the world has changed. There it is. And I said the whole song is about how this masculine, Cody Jinks in the song, how he is just, I mean, he loves this woman. She's his angel because she has seen him, she's been there for him, supportive of him, and he just has no words to describe, or even, he can't put into words what he feels and how much he loves her. There are no words for that. I love you is I love you, and I do, but it's not enough to describe what I feel. So, and then he says something like that. He says, spend my lifetime in this cage I've built around me, banging on the door. So he's talking about, he knows, he's aware that he has built these cages around him. And even though he builds the cages, he puts himself in these cages. And he bangs on the door of the cages he put himself in, that he wants out. But he keeps putting himself in there. I mean, you guys, it's such a beautiful song. Like, seriously, like, if you're resonating with this and this is your story and you resonate with my readings and stuff, then I would for sure listen to it, or at least look up the words. My whole view of the world has changed. So, again, seeing the truth, right? Okay, and as you are in light, as you ascend, as you go through your awakening and, you know, all that stuff too, quite literally, our whole view of the world does change. So that's for me confirmation of the Emperor seeing things in an enlightened state. But I guess that comes with age. I don't believe there's good in every man like I did back then. I love the High Priestess you embody. So powerful, so real, and so mysterious. If you are masculine, then it's the High Priest energy. So again, the stuff about you that scared them and that they feared in the past, it doesn't anymore. It's what they love about you. Okay, let's do these two. I connect to you like I have never connected to anyone before. I can't explain it, but maybe that's the point. No words, see? I can't explain it, but I feel it and I know it without a shadow of a doubt in my bones, in my heart, and my soul. My whole view of the world has changed since meeting you. You enlightened me. You guys enlightened each other. You activated each other in huge ways, but like, they're letting you know. I see it, I'm aware. My mother was codependent on my father, and I thought, oh, my mother was codependent on my father. That's what my example of love was. See, so, and like a lot of us, we, grew up in, where, because it's been like that for generations. And I'm not saying this is everybody, but many people out there, will stay in karmic marriages that are dysfunctional, controlling, the man holds all the power and the wife has to be dismissive, and they're the controller and they control the finances and and it's my way or the highway. That's just how it is because that's what our family does. That's who we are. They're saying that's wrong. They're seeing it's wrong. It's not right. And they have repeated the same energies in each of their relationships romantically in life. And they're seeing now it's not right, it's wrong. Okay? All right. Let's do a couple more. So thank you guys for being here with me today. And I hope that you like the message. Sorry that I'm not like super interactive today, but this is a powerful reading for the Libra full moon. And I really wanted to just be able to channel and, focus. Look at this shit. I'm talking about the Libra full moon. And the Libra full moon is, it's Libra. It's all about authenticity, truth, balance. Also communication, but mostly the others. It's about getting real, being real. You can't fake it anymore. You can't fake it till you make it, which is what the masculine has been doing, And the masculine is waking up and they see and they go, I don't want to do this fake shit anymore. I don't want to play a role. I don't want to put on a facade every day of my life and wear a mask and pretend to be happy. I want to be happy. And I feel that I'll be happy with you. Okay, so confirmation here as we're wrapping up the reading. I want to make things real between us. Hashtag Ace of Pentacles, hashtag the Magician is what I put on this card. And you did get both. Actually, I don't remember if you got the Ace of Pentacles. Maybe, I don't think the Ace of Pentacles came out. Maybe it did. I don't think it did. But you did get the Magician. Okay, so there's manifestation of a big offer of commitment. That's what I meant by this when I said this. Okay, the other one that came out with it, I knew from the start that you were special, such an angel, like you fell from heaven and right into my life. Thank you. Hashtag thank you. So again, confirming the earth angel energy. Remember I said the angel was you and the devil energy was the situations that they're in or the person they're with or whatever. I said, but you're the angel. You're the angel. And this is confirming that. They view you as angelic. And I said that earlier, like that the masculine was feeling like that that you were sent, that God sent you. God gave me you. You guys ever hear that song? Blake Shelton. God gave me you. God gave me you for the ups and downs, right? So that's how they're feeling. And guess what? They've had no words, but their whole view of the world has changed. Now they're finding the words. This full moon is gonna kick ass. And there's a need with Taurus in, with Mercury in Taurus right now, it can actually create like a stubborn communication energy, meaning like not saying the things that you need to say, being stubborn about it, right? But I feel that there's, you know, but there's also an energy with it of wanting to communicate things, okay, that create stability and grounded energy in your life, you know? So I feel that very heavily here, okay? Oh my gosh, bottom of the deck. If I'm feeling called to maybe pull, okay, I'm gonna end the reading using Intuit Oracle, okay? We'll pull a couple of these and that'll be it. But look, you're just about to have a huge breakthrough with your soulmate or twin flame. There it is. Okay, so this is the overall energy, and keep in mind, my love, it's not going to be for every single person, right? But it is a big collective energy, meaning the majority. This is what they're strategizing, this is what they're planning, this is what they want. But first, I got to do this. Oh, okay, I'll read this one too, because it's just so perfect. You guys know I always say amor. You changed my life, amor. You left a mark that no one has ever before. Something just clicked. Okay? So they're very aware. They're vibrating at a higher frequency, and they're connecting to this, the spiritual side of it, the soul side of it. Following their intuition, their higher heart, okay? And higher self. Okay, so let's go ahead and on the bottom of the deck, the Emperor's here, okay? Like he's just been sitting here like the whole time staring at me. Whoa. Okay. That was not an accident. They wanted me to see this one too. My whole life, I thought that love meant hard work and drama, because again, that's what they grew up watching. It was normal. It was normalized. That's just love takes work. Marriage is hard work. No. Sure, it takes work. Sure. But not hard work, not forceful work, not draining work, not being depleted and being controlled or manipulated or fighting all the time or having abuse connections or abuse in your connections, whether it's verbal, physical, emotional, mental. You know, it's not meant to have a lack of respect. That is not divine love. That is not true love. That is karmic as hell. My whole life, I thought that love meant hard work and drama. You showed me the opposite, and now I know. Okay. Oh, that's funny. I just caught that one, Ashley. I was meant to see that. I was meant to see that. Yes, you're right, Nicole. Love should not be a struggle. Nope. Not divine, not true love. Nope. Not in that way. No. There's a ease. It just flows. And right as I say that, card flies out. Let's see what it is. It's the stepping stones. Something arrives. I'm telling you guys, this is exactly what I saw. It was huge in the sky. 3 minutes before this reading, before I went live. Just take my other earring out. Mi amor. Look at the process of arrival. They're letting you know there's progress happening, okay? It's taken baby steps. It's been a slow process here. For many of you guys, you've been on these journeys for a while. 144 in the chat. But there's progress, okay? And now the masculine, through spiritual growth and enlightenment, ascension, and you, essentially, they're finding a way out. They're getting out, finding a way out, lifting above it all. Okay? Temperance again. All right, so that we reach the end, it's gonna start repeating itself. It's gonna start repeating itself. But you got temperance again. And the timing of this card is within the next 14 to 30 days. Some of you guys could get communication today. Some of you guys could get communication next week. But it's like in this time frame. Within the next like month, for a lot of you guys, things are gonna start coming in and happening. The wolf, the white wolf. Okay, this could be a masculine spirit animal. Okay, I talk about this often, like with divine connections, divine unions, or the divine masculines or twin flames. They often connect very deeply to the wolf. And they'll be shown a wolf, or they just love wolves, or they connect to them, or they see them all the time online. They're shown to them. For some of you guys, maybe your masculine has a wolf tattoo. Maybe you do, but this is about them. It's about confidence, your inner knowing, your gut feeling, your instinct. We know better. That's your intuition. Believing in your power. It also says freedom and resilience. Stamina also. Okay. By the way, there's a lot of very intense Kundalini activity going on right now too. Okay. I believe it's this portal. This portal is activating some really profound stuff. Okay. So I'm feeling it. Okay. Very intensely. And so it's like on a personal level, but when I'm shown things or feel things or things like that, it's often for the collective as well. Okay. So I know that they're feeling that too. Okay. So there's this strong magnetism towards you, to be magnetized back to you, but there's also this intense sexual energy here. And it's not lusty, like in the way, like I just want to bang. I just want to bang. It's not like that. This is divine lovemaking and divine sexual union. And that's why it's so intense. Saturn. The regulator. Was it? It was a clear, dark night. It was I can't think of it. I don't know. You guys know what song I'm talking about, the regulators. Anyways, completion. Accomplishment, duty, responsibility, completion of cycles. It also says commitments. Completion of commitment cycles. 143 in the chat, I love you. 143 is I love you. So right at the end, masculine energy showing up to the feminine. I want you to know I love you. Just because I haven't spoken, or just because I've been silent, just because I'm not around, it doesn't mean I don't have the intention to come forward, And we don't wait for people, anyone. We do not. We don't sit around and hope that they're going to come in this week. And, if they didn't come in this week, I'll hope it happens next week, or I hope it happens this month. No. If that's the case, it's not going to happen, because, again, that's like what I said. You're clinging to the 3D outcomes and energies of the union. It's not about that. It's about coming into oneness with self and healing yourself. And as long as there's separation within yourself like that, it's not going to happen. And there's been a lot of separation. There's still separation in the feminines, but a lot of the feminines here have learned these lessons. They see it for what it is, and they know that. But the masculine has had a lot of separation in self, right? So it's showing me that, again, with the Chariot and all that, that they're really, truly coming into this place of of seeing the truth, the real truth. Okay, look at this, summer energy. We're in spring right now, it's warming up. But like, you know what I'm getting is like by the summer or during summer, like you guys will be together. For many of you, a union will take place, okay? Being able to like go out and do fun things together, like in the heat, like, you know, like fun spring, summer stuff. Major opportunities, celebrating the light, growth, being bold, expansion, positivity, building strength. Building strength. Okay, and then look, building strength for what? To end what they've been in. To complete the cycles. Look at the coffin. There it is. A loss, feeling discouraged, defeated, an ending, a breakup, over and done. And then you have the element of fire, which is Aries season energy for me right now. And it says, expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. Let's just get one more. Whoa. Okay, or like 5 more. The fox, it's deceptive energy. Okay. Leaving behind deceptive energies, all right? So all of these just came out together, all right? So you guys, I'm telling you, this is powerful. You got the death card. You got death back to back. Oh, did I shuffle? Or did I take it? No, it's right here. There it is. Over and done. It's done. They might still be with this person, but the energy between them is over. Much like I was saying earlier about, you know, when I described my connection with my last karmic. We were still together and living together, but it was way done and over. One of us just had to make the final move, and it ended up being me. Okay, death card, done. Within the next 3 to 6 months, that's what I just said. For many of you guys, you'll be in union. There's a rebirth happening here. And then the ladybug. So if you see ladybugs right now, okay, that's confirmation for sure. A vibrant, abundant life, happy, comfort, balance, wishes are coming true, and birth of a daughter. So for those of you guys who are manifesting pregnancy, the broom, sweeping things away. It's cleanup time. Removing unwanted stuff. Purging, a clean sweep, cleanup, unavoidable. Deleting, a total makeover. Restoring harmony. Okay. OMG, you guys, look. The last 2 cards here. You guys know, if you've been with me, what the geese mean. The geese for me are very powerful. Twin flame energy, but also soulmate energy. Okay, let me read it. Well, the swans, first of all, hello, the swans. So when you guys see swans, ladybugs, and geese, now let me share something real quick. The last like week or so, and just, was it not yesterday, the day before, I had to go do some stuff with my mom on Monday, okay? And I've been seeing personally, geese, but for like last week, it's not like flocks of geese. I've been seeing pairs of geese, only 2 of them flying together in the sky. And I've seen it like 4 or 5 times. Aww, 2 geese keep coming to my yard at night. Aww, see? Confirmation. The universe speaks to us in these ways, letting us know things. Okay? Now, the reason why it's specific is because in this photo, there's 2 geese flying side by side together. That's you and the masculine. Under here is karmic interference, third party, okay? So it's letting you know that this is like, it's rising above the third party energy here. And that's why I'm being shown 2 specifically. Because that's what it is. That's the incoming energy. So when I was with my mom the other day, we were driving, and anyways, I looked over and there was 2 geese. They flew like kind of right in front of the car, just together. And my mom was like, oh my gosh. She's like, and then she said, I've been seeing them too, like that. My mom's married, but it's like the universe knows, like there's going to be a moment where you guys see this and Erica is going to say, I've been seeing them and this is what it means. And it's specifically too. And then you're going to be able to say to her, oh, I've been seeing them too. And it brings even further confirmation. So there you go. This person is on a quest. This person is now thinking of, you know, if there is like long distance or even if there's not, like someone may have to relocate. It says relocation, but it doesn't seem impossible anymore or not feasible. It seems totally logical. Like we can make it work. We'll do anything. Like we got this. Instead of like, oh, you live there, I live here, or, you know, you got kids here in school and I got kids here in school. Like, what are we going to do? Uproot, they were thinking logically instead of with their heart and soul. Now they're thinking with the heart and soul, and all that shit doesn't matter. This person, it says, know where you're going, dependable, leaves no one behind, and it's cyclical and faithful. Cyclical energy is a circle. It never ends. Okay? And then the swans. Soulmate, twin flame, the one, a pair of things. A pair of things. Two geese, a pair and a pair. A pair of things. A deep soul connection, blooming love, faith, divination, and fluidity. This connection has fluid energy around it at this time, meaning that it's starting to flow instead of having that resistance. Okay, so this is what I have for you, my loves. Let's see what's on the top of the deck right here. The lilies. Beautiful energy. So this person might, you know, I'm just getting that they really want to do sweet things for you and just love on you and like all that. But this is about stuff that's been developing over some time. You know, there's been patience here. Sexuality, ambition, achievement, mature development, career. It's someone who's very ambitious and longing here. Okay? They want to establish something with you. But anyways, that's what I got for you. Lilies could be a sink. I don't know. But with the geese and the swans and, you know, I'm just like blown away right now. And then seeing the cloud formation in the sky was crazy for me too, you know, as far as confirmation goes. So now when I hang up, when I get off the phone with you guys now, okay? I gotta go. When I get off the live, I'm going to go to the community page and post the cloud pictures so you guys can see, all right? And then I'll post a picture of the rune, because I've been using my rune cards lately. I don't really use them in collective messages, and anyways, but it's also that like X marks the spot. It's time, like uncovering buried treasure, you know, bringing the treasure to the light. Things of that nature is what I'm getting. It's also X, meaning this person is Xing someone out of their life or something out of their life or a behavior, or they've overcome an addiction, whatever it is. But for the majority of you guys watching this, a lot of you, it is a third party karmic interference for sure, for sure. So anyways, I love you guys. This is what I have for you. We've been on for what, like an hour and a half? Woo, an hour and a half full moon reading. Perfect. I love it for the Soulmate or Twin Flame Collective. So powerful energy. Yeah, just you guys, my best advice is to just keep doing the things that make you feel good and happy, and do not think about this shit. Like, don't think like, I'm watching all these readings and like it says there's going to be communication, but nothing's happening. When's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? I miss them so much. I miss them so much. That's guaranteeing that it won't happen. So again, being in your Empress flow, the Empress does not go after things in that way. The Empress is in a receiving mode. Things just flow into her. She magnetizes things into her. She manifests them. And how does she do that? By not getting in her head about it and not being a worrywart and being attached to 3D outcomes and things like that. She's in receiving mode because she knows what's meant for her will always be for her. And she knows that things are always working out for her. And she knows that she's abundant, and no matter what, she'll be good because she's attracting that which is meant for her into her, right? Okay, so I love you guys. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Happy full moon in Libra. I'm going to be starting the zodiacs for, I'm just going to go through more zodiacs for you guys, okay? I just finished I think it was Gemini was the last one. And it was for like the first part of April. So I'm going to start rolling through those too. And then this week, because I started doing stuff for my Patreon, but you guys, I've had so much going on because you really have to, I don't know, I've never gone on there or anything. So I have to go in and I have to write, do my bio and start recording videos and get it all set up. And I have to figure all that out. So this week I'm planning on doing that and getting it set up. And what else? Oh, I don't know. But I'm gonna, after this, I'll put everything in the description box. So if you do want to book any kind of a reading with me or whatever, you can find all the information down below. But also, for those of you guys who are new here, or you haven't heard or you didn't see the notification or whatever, that I am being called to do my second quantum healing activation. And since I got this call, I've had so many beautiful confirmations about it. It's just it amazes me. It's just so magical. But it's going to be held on April 15th, which is a Saturday. And I realized I didn't put a time. I'm like, oh my gosh, Erica, oh my gosh. But I'm going to do it at 1:11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, okay? So it's going to be on Zoom. And so I was specifically called to work with the dragons, the fairies, Isis, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, and I keep getting massive Hathor vibes too, okay? And I'll probably work with Morgan Le Fay, who's an Avalon priestess too. But it's gonna be basically like an hour and a half to 2 hours. Those of you guys who were part of the last one, it's gonna be different, same concept, but different because I'm working with different energies. So the transmissions are gonna be different, the activations are gonna be different, all that. We're gonna be activating your soul, your crystalline DNA, okay? We're gonna be activating your past life energies in a huge way, but we're also gonna be healing and transmuting out a lot of stuck, stagnant energy, past life wounds and trauma, as well as stuff from this lifetime too, but focusing a lot on the past life stuff, okay? We're gonna be doing manifestations. I'm gonna do a collective message for everyone in there. We're gonna go through clear energy through the chakras, all right? And it's just gonna be light language and me channeling, and there will be interactions, so we can be interactive with each other. And it's on Zoom, so it's all these little squares of people, so I can see you guys, you can see me. It's a lot of fun. I love the last one. And I also do sound healing and all that, but I'm gonna be channeling light language from the dragons, from my dragons, whatever comes through for you guys, and then as well as the fairies, channeling light language from the fae. And the fae are very intricate healers, okay? So it's going to be powerful healing, working with the fae. Their healing modalities are extremely powerful and, like I said, very intricate. And of course, Mother Mary for the emotional healing and all that. But this is also going to assist in, I said, those of you guys, even if you're not single, even if you're in a relationship, it's going to help you heal things that need to be healed to bring you more into oneness, balance, and alignment, okay? But it's going to help you in this way. So you're in this alignment to call in that which is meant for you, okay? It's going to activate your own, what I'm being called to do is the activations, okay? We're going to be activating the golden codes, the scarlet codes, and I'll explain all that when we do have the quantum healing workshop. But I'm just being called to channel and to activate and do so much. Okay, this is also your soul gifts, all right? So, your psychic abilities, things of that nature, bringing you up into higher frequencies like that, okay? Quantum healing is very powerful and light language is very powerful. But one of the biggest things is I'm being very called to to channel light language transmissions, okay, that will activate your own light language, okay? A lot of you guys ask about that. What is light language? How did you start speaking it? Where did it come from? It is a soul memory, a soul language. Okay, so we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. All right, so I'll be talking more about it. But if that is something that you're feeling called to do or you want to be a part of, tickets are $44 USD. And again, the information will be down below in the description box once the live is up on, you know, whatever, the channel after this. So I love you guys. I'm honored to be here with you. I'm honored to bring these messages to you, and, you know, just everything else. You know, I wasn't expecting to do another workshop, and like I said, I got the call to action, and I'm like, okay, you know, I would think it would have been like around this time or the 4/4 portal, but nope, mid-April, I don't know. Probably because that's when a lot of stuff is going to start really like that, like astrologically, just energy, things of that nature. So, all right. So I love you guys. Yeah, I'm feeling very called for like Hathor coming in. And Hathor, if you guys are aware of who Hathor is, goddess energy, ascended master, whatever, but she's a goddess energy. She is like the mother of all goddesses. She is like the OG, all right? Like she's way before Isis and way before Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary, and they all mentored with under her. You know what I mean? Kuan Yin. And she had the, you know, she's from, you know, for me, she's just a different, completely different kind of energy, vibration. She's extremely high dimensional, although she connects to most all dimensions, but she's an extremely high dimensional, high vibrational, high frequency energy. And, you know, for a lot of people, they aren't called to work with her, or she doesn't come through to them until they've reached like certain levels of frequency of their own healing and stuff like that. Although you can connect with her at any time, right? But she is one who had, you know, like when she was, you know, around or whatever, she had the ability to descend, okay, and come down to earth, and then also ascend. Like she could go back and forth, like nothing, okay? And she's very heavily connected to like Atlantis and Lemuria and stuff like that, because she's very connected to Sirius, okay? She's very connected to that Syrian energy. So there's just a lot. And, you know, that's why I uploaded the other day like a 12-minute voice recording video on the channel. If you guys feel called, you can go watch it after. You'll see it. It's like a few videos down. But I was just like, there's just so much. And I even then couldn't explain everything. And you know, that was in here. 111, right as I look up. And then it just went up to 116. See? Confirmation. So anyways, I love you guys. Have a beautiful rest of the day, and I will see you very soon. Mwah.